The Mist by Stephen King is a creature horror movie with one of the most insane horror endings in horror history. The story starts with this family whose house was hit by the storm prior the night before. Upon waking up, they notice some severe tree damage and this mist. Well, the man and his son decide to go to the store to get supplies to fix this window that went through his little art studio. Upon going to the store, him and his son realize this mist is actually rolling in. And even though nobody's freaked out by the mist, things quickly escalate when a guy runs into the store basically screaming, "There's stuff in the mist and it's killing people." And of course, no one believes him, but that all quickly changes when there's an incident with the generator and these tentacles come out and kill a kid. And then everybody's like, tentacles. And so they start boarding up the store, but they start realizing that some of the biggest threats aren't actually outside of the mist, but it's the people that are panicking inside of the store. And this super religious lady. And as the movie progresses, things just get worse and worse. Just people, man, can just be as bad as the monsters. And because everything is just escalating so horribly in this store, the store isn't safe no more. On top of that, the creatures are starting to get inside, so our main characters decide to leave. And from there, just one of the craziest endings in horror history. No spoilers, watch it. So, my review to Stephen King's The Mist. This is one of those rare times where, like, the cover isn't just saying bullshit. Like, it's a masterpiece. This movie is a masterpiece. Easily just one of the greatest horror movies made, from just acting, writing, all types of things. Honestly, what would probably set this movie above all else if they just didn't use as much CGI, obviously for like the giant creatures CGI, but if they just used some practical effects a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, this movie probably would have been easily like a top 5 horror movie of all time, which it's still like a top 10, but maybe top 15. But man, it really needed some good practical effects, and that is literally the only thing wrong with this movie. Everything, and the CGI is pretty good, but everything else is amazing. And some fun facts. Let's talk some facts because the review's over. It's a masterpiece. So, fun fact, in the beginning, when the guy's painting, that's the hero from Dark Tower. The gunslinger, which I thought was pretty cool. I peeped that out, looked it up, and yep. So that's kind of connecting the Mist with the gunslinger universe. Also, 3 characters in this movie are 3 characters that star in The Walking Dead: Carol, Andrea, and the old man Dale. 3 characters in one movie that star in the first season of The Walking Dead. And one of them's a legacy character. Well, Andrea kind of is, but Carol, like, is crazy. Crazy stat cast. This movie, the acting was superb. Very, very, very well done. So, my ratings to Stephen King's The Mist. So, what I think I'm going to start doing is no numbers. Ratings, they're kind of biased, and like, how do you put numbers on some of the things I'm saying? It's just like me just saying shenanigans. I feel like when I re listen to some of my reviews, that's what it is. So instead, I'm going to start doing recommended, highly recommended, not recommended, skip, or the most recommended. I don't know yet. I'm kind of making it up as I go. But for The Mist, this is massively recommended. The most recommended. Um, yeah. So if you've never seen this, please watch The Mist. This is a masterpiece.